trying to pass it up to Dowling, and there's the pass to Dowling. Dowling going to take a shot. Audrey Keener across to Keyser. Keyser shot in and
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Louisville Convention Center, where we are about to kick off our final match for day one of this Power Soccer tournament here at the 39th Annual National Veterans Wheelchair Games. For Power Soccer Shop, I'm Tony Jackson, and Team Sea Hero about to take on Team Dust Commander. We'll go over the starting four as soon as they make themselves known out here on the pitch. I want to welcome all of you back. It's a nice, beautiful day here in Louisville. We hope you're enjoying the coverage as our nation's service members celebrate a week of sport and competition and camaraderie. Looks like the teams have kind of gotten their starters figured out. And we're underway here. And for Team Dust Commander, Willie Hendrickson sends the ball out of play. So Ron Mayfield for Team Sea Hero going to take the goal kick. In goal for them, Tammy Jones. Also out on the floor, David Eddington, as well as Leo Moore. Hendrickson going in, trying to make a move, trying to get Team Dust Commander on the board for us. And he gets around Mayfield, and it looks like Mayfield got stuck on Tammy Jones, which allowed Hendrickson to score a goal. 1-0 in favor of Team Dust Commander. And you see Mayfield trying to turn away, but it looks like his foot guard likely got caught somewhere on the back of Jones's chair. She's got those anti-tip wheels back there, and that's certainly the culprit that kept Mayfield from being able to back away and turn out. So Team Dust Commander up 1-0. On the floor for Team Dust Commander, in addition to Willie Hendrickson. We also have Milton Young on the floor, Philip Rosenberg, and in goal we have Milas Wyatt. So we got an indirect free kick coming up for Team Seahorse. I keep wanting to call it Seahorse, but it is Team Sea Hero, the winner of the 1993 Kentucky Derby. Hendrickson, a little bit of contact. And Eddington, now Hendrickson, close to a 2-on-1 violation. We're going to get Rosenberg and Hendrickson called for the 2-on-1. Mayfield the kick. Eddington is going to connect on that pass. Moore also going in, and that is a 2-on-1 violation against Team Sea Hero. Leo Moore and David Eddington committing the foul. Indirect free kick coming up for Team Dust Commander. And Hendrickson tries to get it over to Young, but just a little bit too much pace on it. And so kick in coming up for Team Sea Hero. Ron Mayfield trying to get more in place. Now, Milton Young has got to be within 5 meters here. And for those of you that are new to Power Soccer, an opponent has to be at least 5 meters or about 16 feet away from the ball on a dead ball play. So Hendrickson trying to get the ball. Eddington cuts him off, and he tries to keep it in, but he touches the ball. Let's see. No, the referee says he didn't touch the ball. Let's see what we got here. No, the assistant referee helped him out, and now it is going to be a kick-in coming up for Team Dust Commander. Hendrickson over to Young. Young trying to go through Mayfield. Ron Mayfield cuts him off, and now Mayfield trying to head back the other way. He's got to get around the ball to be able to keep it in play, and he barely gets there in time. Nicely done by Ron Mayfield. Now taking on Hendrickson, and a collision. Young, Hendrickson, and Mayfield all there in the vicinity together. Play continues. Young and Mayfield, now a 2-on-1 violation called on Team Sea Hero. So we're going to get an indirect free kick for the Team Dust Commander as soon as Milton Young gets himself sorted out here. Hendrickson right into Mayfield, who passes off to Eddington, but Eddington can't catch up with it. So a kick-in coming up for Team Dust Commander. Seventh minute. Hendrickson for Team Dust Commander with the only goal so far. Mayfield looking to use the front of his chair potentially to bump the ball in, and he does. Hendrickson gets around Eddington. Willie Hendrickson driving towards the goal. And Hendrickson, heavy contact. And that's definitely a foul on Hendrickson. And he's complaining about it, but it's kind of reckless going into the goalkeeper there, Tammy Jones, taking a lot of heavy contact, and we'll see it here once again. And Hendrickson's basically going full speed into her, and again, a correct call by referee Aaron Wiley. So Hendrickson close to being within 5 meters. Young is there. Milton Young taking on Mayfield. Leo Moore trying to get out of the way to avoid the 2-on-1 violation. And that ball last touching off of Mayfield. Kick in coming up. Leo Moore defending, but Leo Moore certainly within 5 meters of that ball. So I think referee is going to back him up a little bit. Mayfield hits that one out. Kick in coming up again for Team Dusk Commander. Now, a little bit of tension out here between Moore and Hendrickson. Not quite sure what the cause of it is, but I saw Willie Hendrickson yelling at Leo Moore. And that's a corner kick coming up for Team Dusk Commander. Another kick in coming up for Team Dust Commander. Now Hendrickson calling for a timeout to make a substitution. We're going to get a couple changes here for Team Dust Commander. Coming into the match, number 13, Bobby Ward. Also coming in, number 15, Amy McKee. Milton Young still in the match. Miles Wyatt still in the match. Young getting around Leo Moore. Eddington. Now Eddington racing back the other way. David Eddington cut off by Ward. Ward turning him, and that's a 2-on-1 violation. And now Ward and Young colliding teammates over here. Milton Young gets T-boned by Bobby Ward, his own teammate. But that still is a 2-on-1 violation. So an indirect free kick coming up for Team Sea Hero. Mayfield looking for Eddington. And that ball deflected out. Milton Young splits everybody, and now he goes racing down the floor. Mayfield trying desperately to catch up to him, and he does. Now that ball rolls all the way through. Milton Young going coast to coast to score a goal. 2-0, Team Dust Commander. Let's watch it again. You see Milton Young, as we see this replay starting from the center line, he went from goal box to goal box. Milton Young scores another one for Team Dust Commander.
0-0 for 14.
Looks like we've got a couple more substitutions for Team Sea Hero now. Looks like Leo Moore is coming out of the match. Cleveland Oliver into the match for Team Sea Hero. Samuel Keeney also into the match. Now, Oliver needs to be really careful. His foot guard is really high up in the air, and that ball is going to roll under it if he manages to get possession of the ball. And I think that's what Ron Mayfield is saying right now. Now, Oliver's footrest is tipped back, and that ball will roll underneath if Oliver tries to push it. Very dangerous. So referee Aaron Wiley asking Oliver to either tilt his chair down or at least put his feet down. He's got to do something because there's no way that he can even remotely safely play in this match. So we're going to have to substitute Cleveland Oliver out. Coming on in his place, looks like John Powell. And so we're getting some help out here on the pitch to just get this guard down a little bit more. I mean, that ball will undoubtedly roll right underneath his chair, which is a very dangerous situation. So we're going to get him fixed up, and hopefully we'll have him back out here soon. But coming on in his place right now, number 4, John Powell. Milton Young now taking on Mayfield. Mayfield, the pass across, taken away by Ward. Ward now trying to push his way through Mayfield. That ball last touching off of Ron Mayfield and out of play.
Let's go with it. Let's go with it. The ball set.
Kick in coming up for Team Dust Commander. And now Young's got the ball, but he can't touch it again. That's a double touch if he does. You can't touch the ball twice before somebody else hits it. So now the ball's out of play. Kick in coming up for Team Dust Commander. Now the referee signaling going the other way. Team Sea Hero going to take the kick in. Now, I thought that Mayfield touched the ball before it went out of play. Young backs into Powell, and now Milton Young trying to catch the ball before it goes out of play. Can't quite wrap his guard around it. So goal kick coming up. Young, Mayfield collide just outside the top of the goal area. Now Milton Young with it, trying to get around Mayfield. Now Mayfield touched the ball, goes out for a corner kick. Young sends that ball across. McKee can't catch up to it. And now Keeney gets the wrong angle on the ball, but it's still in play. Nobody's going to catch up to it before it goes out, though. Keeney had the right idea, but he couldn't get the ball to go back towards the center of the court. So kick in coming up for Team Dust Commander. Milton Young sending the ball back in. Keeney with it, but he sends it out. Another kick in coming up for Milton Young and Team Dust Commander. Keeney now with the ball to pass over to Mayfield. And now Mayfield T-bones Young, but he's still got the ball. Play continues. Ron Mayfield now running down the floor. Mayfield is going to try to score. Milton Young going to try to stop him, and Mayfield just goes crashing into Miles Wyatt. Mayfield crashing into Wyatt. You'll see it right here as Milton Young comes in to defend. And Miles Wyatt gets absolutely blasted down there. But as it stands, it's going to be a corner kick coming up for Team Sea Hero. Mayfield trying to get his teammates into place. Mayfield trying to get it over to Keeney. Powell waiting at the far post. The ball comes through. Young sends it out of play. Wait a second, he's going to get the ball. He does. Now, Keeney needs to be careful not to roll his chair over. Good strip by Sam Keeney, but Young comes back in to collect the ball again, but he can't keep it in play. Another kick in coming up for Team Sea Hero. Young takes that ball away. Now Milton Young on a breakaway down the floor. Tammy Jones, the only person back to defend. Young loses control of the ball. Nice save by Jones. Tammy Jones with a great save there. Milton Young tried to get that ball to bounce off of Jones, but she denied him the goal. Nicely done, Jones, to stop that ball. That goes out for a corner kick. Good save by Tammy Jones there as Milton Young was coming in at full speed. Young, the pass across, McKee is there. Amy McKee trying to score. McKee gets the ball over the line and scores a goal. McKee breaks her way through. It's now 3-0, Team Dust Commander. Let's watch it again. And you see McKee stopped on the initial try, but she was able to get around Jones and Mayfield to score a goal. It's now 3-0. We're in added time here in the first half. And it looks like we're getting a substitution. Cleveland Oliver now coming back into the match. And to me, that foot guard still looks pretty high. It's certainly lower than it was before, but again, it still looks pretty high. Hopefully, he can get through this game safely. Sam Keeney coming on back into the match in his place. Leo Moore. Mayfield gets it over to Moore. Moore, oh, a collision, but the halftime whistle blows as Leo Moore and Milton Young collide. Moore especially needs to be cautious out there. He's got one of those plastic foot guards on, and you can see it kind of rode up on his foot a little bit there, so he's going to have to get that adjusted here at halftime. We're going to take a break. Team Dust Commander lead Team Sea Hero 3-0. We'll be back with the second half. You're watching the 39th Annual National Veterans Wheelchair Games. Second half action about to begin here. Final match of the day. It is day one of this Power Soccer tournament here from the 39th Annual National Veterans Wheelchair Games. For Power Soccer Shop, I'm Tony Jackson. And coming into the match for Team Dust Commander, number 14, Andy Markham. Willie Hendrickson is back into the match. Milton Young also in here, and rounding out the lineup for Dust Commander, Bobby Ward. On the other side, Tammy Jones still in goal for Team Sea Hero. Also on the floor, number 4, John Powell. Ron Mayfield here in the middle, and finishing out the lineup, David Eddington for Team Sea Hero. Once again, for the second half, your official is Aaron Wiley. And Young saw the ball and decided to go for it, but he forgot one very important thing, and that was the referee's whistle. So we'll do it again. Young over to Hendrickson. Hendrickson tries to get through, but a foul on Powell is going to give Team Dust Commander a direct free kick. Not sure anyone has enough power on their kicks to score from this distance. So we'll see if Team Dust Commander can combine to get another goal. They're already up 3-0. Looks like John Powell on that impact knocked something loose on his chair. So we'll hang out here for just a moment. Again, I want to thank all of you for watching on the Power Soccer Shop YouTube channel. Tell your friends and family, youtube.com/Power Soccer Shop, and make sure to hit that little red subscribe button. Hendrickson, Mayfield. Hendrickson splits the defenders. That ball is going to roll out, however. Kick in coming up for Team Sea Hero. That ball is out of play. Kick in again coming up. Milton Young for Team Dust Commander sends it into Hendrickson. Hendrickson, Ward, both there. 2-on-1 violation on Team Dust Commander. Indirect free kick coming up for Sea Hero. Eddington sends the ball back into play. Mayfield's there to cut off the shot from Young. Hendrickson also there. Now Mayfield trying to go down the floor. That's got to be a 2-on-1 violation on Team Dust Commander. Hendrickson and Young both defending against Mayfield. And if you watched our earlier matches today, you know that you can't do that. Two players from the same team can't defend against somebody else. If a player from each team is engaged on the ball, everybody else has to stay at least 10 feet or about 3 meters away from the ball. Young now taking on Eddington. Young trying to retain control of the ball, but It goes out of play off of Eddington. So a kick in coming up. That ball comes back and out of play again. Another kick in coming up, this time for Dust Commander. Dust Commander, the winner of the 1970 Kentucky Derby. And Bobby Ward just misses that ball. John Powell also misses that ball. It rolls out of play for a kick in for Team Sea Hero. And this is really from just about the corner of the pitch. You can't get much deeper than that, trying to fight the ball out of your own end. Referee calling a foul on the play, not quite sure. It looked like it could have been a 2-on-1 violation. It also could have been a contact foul. So either way, it's going to be a free kick coming up for Team Dust Commander. That ball rolls out of play. 26th minute, Team Dust Commander still up 3-0. Young with it. Milton Young trying to drive around Mayfield. Eddington almost calls a 2-on-1 violation. Mayfield gets it over to Eddington. Hendrickson. Eddington. Hendrickson passes over to Ward. Ward keeps the ball in play. Hendrickson crashes into Eddington, but it goes out for a Dust Commander kick in. Mayfield sends that ball out, kick in coming up. Team Dust Commander. And it looks like we're going to get a substitution. John Powell coming out. Coming on in his place, number 3, Cleveland Oliver. Kick in coming up for Team Dust Commander. Milton Young at the near post. Milton Young tries to connect on the ball. He can't do it. Young driving, trying to push his way through. Now Tammy Jones now heading back the other way, but it's cut off by Hendrickson. Young taking on Mayfield. Young and Mayfield collide. Play continues. Bobby Ward now with the ball. Eddington trying to head back the other way. David Eddington with the ball, trying to get around Bobby Ward. Nice move by Eddington. Can he get around Young? He's certainly trying, but Young is a little too fast. But Eddington still driving. He needs to be careful, though. And referee Aaron Wiley seeing the potential danger on the horizon as both players are pushing against the ball. With these chairs, there's not really a lot of safety measures built into the chair, so the danger is always the chair potentially rolling over the ball and flipping somebody over. So referee Aaron Wiley wisely stopping play and calling for a set ball between those two. Now Milton Young takes it away for Team Dust Commander. Ron Mayfield trying to turn it back the other way, and he does, but it goes out of play. Kick in coming up once again for Team Dust Commander. Hendrickson right into Cleveland Oliver. The pass over to Mayfield. Ron Mayfield now trying to get around Young. But Young just a little too quick for Mayfield. Mayfield trying to turn him back. And that's close to a 2-on-1 violation. But a kick in coming up for Team Sea Hero. 30th minute, Team Dust Commander still leading 3-0 as the sun starts to set here in Louisville. It's about 8:45 here in the evening. And a contact foul on Team Sea Hero is going to give a direct free kick to Team Dust Commander. And Captain Willie Hendrickson going to make some changes here. Miles Wyatt coming back into the match for Andy Markham. Hendrickson, Mayfield. Nice move by Mayfield. Now Oliver's there, Mayfield's there. 2-on-1 could be called, but play continues. Mayfield, Young. Now Mayfield with the ball still. Young takes it away. He tries to pass it over to Hendrickson, but it goes off the back of his chair. Now Hendrickson reached back for the ball. That is illegal in soccer. No matter which form of the game you play, you cannot use your hands. Mayfield now, the ball redirected into the goal area for Team Sea Hero. And a 3-in-the-box violation is going to give Team Sea Hero an indirect free kick just outside the goal area. Now this is an indirect free kick, which means the ball has to touch another player, whether it's on the same team or the opposing team. It only has to touch another player before going over the goal line to count as a goal. And that's a wise move there. No goal. That is an indirect free kick, so no goal for Team Sea Hero. This is going to be an indirect free kick for Team Dust Commander. Again, the ball has to touch someone else before it goes over the line, as that was an indirect free kick. And referee Aaron Wiley now explaining that to Ron Mayfield. So Hendrickson sends it right into Mayfield. And now Mayfield trying to get around Hendrickson, and he does. Nicely done, but Milton Young is there. Eddington now with the ball, trying to hold that ball in against Young, but Young gets around him. Young now trying to get around Mayfield as well. That is a 2-on-1 violation. Team Sea Hero committing the foul, so an indirect free kick coming up for Team Dust Commander. Mayfield tries to get around Hendrickson, but Hendrickson turns him back around. Now Hendrickson needs to be careful. That ball's riding up. Hendrickson pushing really hard against Mayfield. And Hendrickson gets that ball through. Tammy Jones defending. Milton Young trying to score another goal. Young can't get the ball to go over the goal line in between the posts. It's going to go out for a corner kick. Good job by Tammy Jones. Hendrickson, Mayfield, good defense by Ron Mayfield. And now Mayfield has the ball and he's running down the floor with it. Is he going to be able to catch up to it before it goes out? Yes, he will, but Milton Young for Team Dust Commander also there. Corner kick coming up for Team Sea Hero. 35th minute. And Ron Mayfield trying to get his teammates into place. Cleveland Oliver hanging out at the top of the goal area. He really could probably be better served sitting at the far post. And now Team Sea Hero calling for a substitution. Now they're trying to figure out who's going to come into the match. And it looks like Sam Keeney going to be coming back into the match, but they need to figure out who's going to come off for Team Sea Hero. And it looks like David Eddington going to be coming off. Now Leo Moore also in there. Team Sea Hero currently has 5 players out there, but it looks like Cleveland Oliver is going to be coming off. Okay, so now David Eddington coming back on. Oliver coming off. Leo Moore coming off. So we have on the floor for Team Sea Hero, Ron Mayfield, Sam Keeney, as well as David Eddington. Tammy Jones still in goal. Ron Mayfield slings the ball through. Hendrickson's there. Willie Hendrickson trying to outpace Mayfield. A 2-on-1 violation, but the advantage called. Play continues as Hendrickson continues to push down the floor, and Eddington gets it out of play. So Team Dust Commander now looking to put up a 4th goal. 37th minute. That ball comes across to Mayfield. Young is there. Young trying to get around Mayfield. Nicely done. Good clearance there by Mayfield. Hendrickson tries to send the ball back into the goal area, and it rolls out for a goal kick. Hendrickson sends that ball wide and out of play. Another goal kick coming up. Hendrickson trying to turn the ball back in. Mayfield has other ideas and sends the ball back up the other way. Ron Mayfield now racing down the floor. Milton Young comes back to defend, and he is the last to touch that ball. It's going to roll out for a kick in favor of Sea Hero, but no, Ron Mayfield keeps the ball in play, but not before referee Aaron Wiley calls it out. So kick in coming up for Team Sea Hero. Eddington at the top of the area. Sam Keeney at the far post. Now, let's see if Mayfield's able to get that ball across. Hendrickson is anticipating the cross. He's going to try to cut it off, and he does. Now Hendrickson trying to catch that ball before it rolls out. He's going to get there. Now Jones in the goal area. Mayfield cuts him off. Hendrickson, Ward now with the ball. Bobby Ward trying to get it over to Hendrickson, and he does. Tammy Jones with a save. Good job. Hendrickson trying to work his way through that Sea Hero defense. Two-on-one violation on Team Dust Commander. And Team Sea Hero now trying to clear the ball out of the area, but Milton Young is there to keep the Dust Commander attack going. Milton Young sends that ball out of play. Goal kick coming up for Team Sea Hero. Young trying to work his way through. Jones is there. Tammy Jones with the save. Keeney trying to defend, but he has to stay out of the goal area. Otherwise, that is a 3-in-the-box violation. Now Mayfield defending, doing well against Young, who's putting pressure on that Sea Hero defense. Young trying to force his way through there. He's not going to be able to do it, so he's going to have to try to go around. And referee Aaron Wiley blows the whistle. And it looks like Mayfield's chair either turned off or got stuck or something happened. So referee Aaron Wiley stopped play. We're going to have a set ball just outside the goal area. Mayfield and Hendrickson going at it now. Milton Young with the ball. Young. Jones is there. Can Jones hold him off? She can. That ball almost over the line, and it does just sneak through. Milton Young with a goal. It's 4-0 as we are in added time. You see that ball just barely gets through. Tammy Jones did all she could to hold it off, but Milton Young just a little bit too much in his desire to score. So Mayfield off to Eddington. Eddington tries to pass it back, but no one there to collect it. So Hendrickson's there. Referee Aaron Wiley blows the final whistle. Team Dust Commander, 2 wins in 2 matches. They win this one 4-0, and that's going to conclude our coverage from day 1. We'll be back tomorrow, 2 matches starting at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific here in the United States. So again, if you're watching overseas, please adjust accordingly. We hope you enjoyed our coverage today. We'll be back tomorrow, but until then, you are watching the Power Soccer competition here at the 39th National Veterans Wheelchair Games. We'll see you tomorrow.